In the state of Kansas, if you don't have an estate plan, the state of Kansas has a plan for you. I rarely have come across an individual that I've met with that preferred the state of Kansas plan over a well-designed and drafted and implemented estate plan. It's about 50% of all adults have no estate plan. That means no will, no trust, no durable powers of attorney for asset management, no durable powers of attorney for health care, and no living will. Some estate plans were perfectly fine when they were done 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years ago. Most folks that are married, when they had their first child, would get at least a will in place so that they can name a guardian for their minor children. But maybe their estate's grown, maybe the kids have grown up now. Things have changed. Certainly the laws have changed over the last few years. And it's important, in my opinion, every 3 to 5 years for folks to get out their plan and read it, or anytime there's a major change in circumstance, to make sure that their affairs are in order and that their estate plan reflects where they want their assets to be distributed when they pass away. So the first meeting is kind of a get acquainted meeting. You have to get some background information. I call it getting a lay of the land. The second meeting and subsequent meetings, then, if we need to make changes to an existing plan, if they have a plan, I like them to bring it in at some point in time so I can look it over and see if it really accomplishes what they're trying to accomplish and that it's updated with regard to the changes in law and that type of thing. And if there's a way that we can make it a better, more comprehensive plan. Usually it takes several meetings of design, sometimes more, sometimes less. Once we get the plan designed, as folks make decisions and I tell them what their options are, I write them down in legalese. And usually it's a 10, 12, 15-page, fairly comprehensive outline that we will provide to the lawyer that they've selected to draft their documents. I see this all the time where a farm couple have several children, let's say 3, and they've asked their oldest one to stay back and work the farm with them and help them continue with the farming operation, and maybe the other 2 kids march off to college and they get bedazzled by the city lights and they're not coming back. Well, how do you treat that child fairly and treat all 3 kids fairly? It may not necessarily be equal. And in fact, for the child that stayed home to farm with mom and dad, you don't want to, what I call, pull the rug out from under them if they have some sweat equity in helping with the farming operation. So very often we'll incorporate some special farming provisions in there so that we can ensure that that child continues to be able to farm the entire farm, even if we distribute some of the farm ground to other children. I will not work for a charitable organization that requires me to be a fundraiser first. I consider myself an estate planning lawyer first and a fundraiser a distant second or third. My focus always is on family first. And I also like the fact that I raise a lot of money for charitable organizations, which is a byproduct of the estate planning process.